In the heart of the West Virginia mountains stands a resort so grand, it has been called America's Resort. And if you know the legend of the Greenbrier ghost, the spirit of Zona Heaster who returned from the grave to reveal her own murder, you won't be surprised that this land is no stranger to the supernatural. The Greenbrier began in the late 18th century, when wealthy families traveled here for the healing sulfur springs. By the 1800s, it was already a playground for the rich, with sprawling ballrooms and lavish guest rooms. But its most important history came in the 20th century. During World War II, the resort was transformed into Ashford General Hospital. Over 25,000 soldiers were treated here. Many never left. Staff today still whisper about hearing phantom footsteps and crutches clattering in empty halls where the wards once stood. Some even claim to see soldiers in uniform, walking the corridors as if still waiting for discharge papers that never came. Hidden deep beneath the Greenbrier was Project Greek Island, a massive secret bunker designed to shelter Congress during nuclear war. For decades, guests dined and danced above ground with no idea of the survival compound below. Some paranormal enthusiasts believe this strange mix of secrecy, fear, and confinement has only fueled the resort's restless energy. Over the years, visitors have reported hearing conversations and whispers in empty rooms. Housekeeping staff tell of shadowy shapes moving just out of sight in the hallways. One longtime employee described turning the corner and seeing a man in a black coat vanish into the wall. The Virginia Room is one of the most haunted spaces. Guests often describe sudden drops in temperature near the fireplace. In one chilling case, a visitor snapped a photo that seemed to capture a ghostly face hovering in the flames. In the resort's casino, stories persist of a man in 1920s attire placing phantom bets at the gaming tables, disappearing before startled dealers. Even the golf courses aren't safe. Groundskeepers report the unnerving sensation of being watched. What makes these stories compelling is how often staff share them in hushed tones. Cooks in the kitchen talk of pans falling without cause. Housekeepers speak of radios turning on by themselves. And older employees tell new hires, if you hear footsteps at night, don't be too quick to follow them. Today, the Greenbrier is still one of the most beautiful resorts in America. It's played host to 28 U.S. presidents, Hollywood stars, and even golf tournaments seen worldwide. But ask the staff who work the night shift or the guests who wake at 3 a.m., and they'll tell you the past is very much alive here. So the question is, are these hauntings simply the echoes of a place with too much history to contain? Or, like the Greenbrier ghost herself, are these spirits demanding not to be forgotten? Because at the Greenbrier, the luxury is timeless. And maybe, so are the ghosts.